Maggie Kay was 10 days old and was diagnosed with RSV.
The doctor told us that he was born with Down syndrome.
Really advanced labor and about 3 months early.
They would prefer that I delivered in Fargo, just in case. There would be a neonatal surgeon there in case we needed them. First place I called was RonMcD House to see if we could stay here because I knew we're familiar with it. I knew it was a good place for kids. And
my husband said, I'm just going to call the RonMcD House and see what we need to do to qualify to stay there. And he called and he came back with this big smile on his face and he goes, "We can just go." And I said, "Well, what do we have to do? Or, do we have to meet a certain income to get in the house?" And he said, "No, just Joe's in the hospital so we can stay there."
And we were here for 3 months.
We were here for about a week.
For me to be able to just be here was, I think, a big part of his recovery, and I think that's why he's doing so well.
I had to be at the hospital every 3 hours to feed Joe, and so I couldn't go back and forth. Just to be able to be together and to be close so that if something happened, we were minutes away, that we could go in the middle of the night if we needed to.
It's definitely a home away from home.
There was a group of kids here making cookies, and I said, "Oh, who are these for?" They were beautiful Christmas cookies, dozens of them, and I said, "Who are these for?" They said, "We made them for you." And I was just so moved. I thought, they made them for us. They made us cookies, and so it made us feel like, we got somebody on our side. These people are here for us.
We made a point to come here and eat our dinner and supper together as a family. That was a big relief, just to have a little bit of normalcy.
I don't know how many friends we now have that stayed here at the RonMcD House, and not just preemie babies, but all kinds of different families and from different places. There's just a lot of people that need somewhere to go, and especially it's just the last thing you want to think about. But I don't know. I really don't know what we would have done. I don't know what we would have done without this place.
Other people could relate to what you were going through. That was a big thing. Other families that were feeling the same way you were feeling, that were maybe scared and didn't know what was going to happen next with their babies. To know that you could sit and visit and find out that you're not the only one going through it. That meant a lot to both my husband and I.
I was just a very stressed person at that time, but it was nice to have some place to come, just kind of a home type setting.
Some of the biggest things when I was here that were like, it helped so much were things like a grocery gift card, because even just, when you're making a sack lunch every day, that adds up, or gas gift cards so my husband could get to and from when he was actually staying. When he would work during the week and then come here on the weekends, Target, just little things.
It's just so humbling, and I know my husband and I will be forever grateful to the place and to the donors that are angels, and they don't even realize it, to just feel loved in a time that is very scary is very much a blessing.
I will forever be a part of this place.